Hello and welcome to a first look for Flight Simulator 2020. This will be my very first flight after setting up the controls, and it will be completely unscripted. So I will just kinda let my thoughts flow, give you my first impressions, give you maybe an overview about the plans, what I want to do. I got quite some ideas already. Yeah, but now once this loading screen has finished, there we go. Welcome to Iceland. Why Iceland? Because this is a location that is naturally very attractive, and I've been there. I know how it looks in real life, so I kinda reckon this would be a great place to start and see how the simulator holds up from above. Giving it just a little bit time for all the pop-ins to stop. And I will fly from the outside because I'm right now flying with a controller, not looking much into the simulation things and more into the landscaping things at first. Interesting. First thing I noticed, the zoom doesn't work as configured in my... it works here, interesting. This should work in the external camera as well, it doesn't. Oh, and this is all over the place. But whatever, this is fine for now. Good, so let's see. Disengage parking. Bring this bird into the air. First thing I noticed while setting up, currently the game has no support for two axes on the same control surface. So as you can see, my rudder is completely digital. Even though the controller has two analog sticks, I am unable to map right analog and left analog to different parts of this steering surface. I hope that will get fixed in the future, because this is kind of jagged. Well, but let's see. Let's get it into the air. I should be able to rotate now. Yes. And stable climb. Put in that gear and get some height. First thing, this is a major river, that is true, but it certainly doesn't flow up the side of some hills. Well, there's that. Oh. But look at that! Whoa, this looks amazing. It really looks amazing. What you can see there is the Eyjafjallajökull, the big volcano that caused the European air traffic problems some time back. Why is it so jagged? Get a stable climb. Probably need to trim a little bit. See if that is correctly set up. Oh, I don't know. Stole my aim. So, where are we going? Oh, whoa, look at this. Jeez. This looks truly amazing. Well, we are going to Malifell, which is a green covered volcano in a landscape of black ash, and I want to see if the simulation pictures this in the right way. It's just in between these two glacial fronts. But so far it runs smooth. I disabled AI traffic. Or any other traffic for that matter. So it's just me, the airplane, and the physics. It's almost running on high settings. I turned off some stuff that I normally turn down anyway, like ambient occlusion. Oh god, I'm closing. I get into a stall. This is not good. pick up some speed here. There we go. Well, that already looked very beautiful. Wait a minute. Is there some kind of screenshot mode here? What's this? Weather, fuel, AI control, camera, yeah. One could have guessed by the symbol, whatever. Showcase, yeah. How do I... Okay, anyway, let's continue. This is truly beautiful. Let's see. Are we? Whoa, what the hell is happening here? On a little bit of throttle, probably nearing some red zone there, I don't know, probably too fast for the plane. Okay, this texture here looks a little bit mushy compared to those amazing textures over there. This is kind of lacking. By the way, we should fly east and not north. Get to Malifaux. We should also get deeper. This is a fast speed. What are we talking about?
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Oh, even the road is here. That is good. There is no bridge. There certainly is no bridge in this area. If you have a river, then you have to drive through it. But the cloud processing probably doesn't know that. So one of these jagged edges is supposed to be the Malifaux. Okay. This is this valley is underwhelming, but maybe that's due to lacking data. What the hell is that? Okay, let's head for the coast. There should be better data down there. That could be Malifaux, actually. That lone mountain there. Let's see how the data changes. The landscape in this case. We'll get over there. I'll get a little bit faster here. I don't know the name of this glacier. It's right next to the A of Yella, but I always forgot. It's not easy remembering Icelandic names for anything. But it all sounds quite different. Oh, but that glacier edge looks very nice. That actually looks quite realistic compared to this. And now the texture changes again. This looks photoreal again. Just don't look back. And that has to be Malifaux, yes. The trees are wrong. There are no trees here. none at all. But it is accurate that the mountain is much more green than the surrounding blackness. That is accurate. This actually looks close to real life, if you ignore all the trees. There are no trees here. But let's head a little bit southeast now to get to the coast of Iceland. So far, from what I can see graphic wise, when it works, I'm quite impressed. And then there are these patches of, I don't know, lacking data? Probably. At least that's my assumption right now, what it is. Bear in mind that this is actually a very remote location on the global scale. Not many people are interested in having accurate satellite data here, so. But it is one of the most beautiful, naturally speaking, one of the most beautiful areas on the planet, in my humble opinion. This looks amazing. If you ignore the trees and stuff, this looks truly amazing. Oh. I have to fiddle with the zoom settings again. This is not good yet, but whatever. Okay, but let's get into what I have planned for the flight simulator. Basically, I have 3 ideas. One you will see later today. I will start a pet flight series where I will do several tutorials on how to get airborne without much hassle, without thinking about, oh, how do I need to operate the plane, how do I need to behave on an airport, how do I need to do this and that and everything, what real pilots have to do. If you got this game for just looking at these landscapes, flying around, checking it out, and that is half of my reason why I got it, because it's kind of my Google Earth replacement. Oh, look at that river. Damn, that river looks nice. Whoa. This actually looks like in the trailers. Yeah, moving on. I will do some tutorial videos on basic flight, how to control an aircraft with a controller, get where you want to go and look around, how you want to do that without thinking too much about the flying itself. Kind of what I am doing right now. Secondly, I will start a series of virtual tourism. I have several places in mind where I think it would be nice to just fly there, check them out, fly around and show them off, especially if some of the obscure places on the planet where not many people know about them. This will be probably quite a series. One of the first places I have in mind is the Eye of Africa in Mauritania. If you heard of it, you know exactly what I mean. If you if you haven't heard of it, then wait a bit and you will see. Hopefully the satellite data there is good. And thirdly, I will do some air racing videos, more or less, because most sim pilots, most sim channels do flying from point A to point B, like general aviation, flying the big airliners and stuff. I found that rather boring, because you just go up in the sky, fly straight line somewhere and then go down again. And looking at it from a casual point of view, again, if you got this mainly for flying around looking at nice landscapes, if you want a thrilling challenge that is more in line with some adrenaline, I have some air racing ideas in mind, in the sense of starting at a location and getting to a second location, like a finish line, all the while staying underneath a certain limiting altitude. The best time wins. I have several canyons and cliffs in my mind where that could be done quite nicely. Probably start with the Gorge du Verdon in southern France, the largest canyon in Europe. Probably it's probably very illegal to fly through there, but this is a game and you can do that, and it would be quite challenging. Now, what do I say about this here? What is this? This is not right. Anyway, all the trees are not right. There are no trees here. This is a huge floodplain from the glacier, but the color is correct. This is all black. This is a huge black area with ridiculous winds that will push your car around. This is the ring road around Iceland. It circles the whole island and is mostly paved by now. And there we see the North Atlantic Ocean, where I will finish this first look video once we see some actual ocean water, hopefully with some wind. Let's get a little bit... oh, I really need to do something about the zoom. This is, yeah, very fiddly. Let's get low and close to the water. I'm way above the plane speed here, but I have deactivated stress damage exactly for the reason of flying around and looking at stuff. There are no trees here, but the color is correct. This is all black. There's the water. And we have crossed quite a bit of Iceland now. Oh yeah, I'm quite impressed by the graphics so far, from the areas where it works, and even in the areas with bad data it's still marginally better than predecessors, I guess. But where it works, that is quite nice. From the flying, first impressions, I might actually do some simulation flying too, because I own a HOTA stick. But there are other developed channels that do that for a living. I don't know how much you would be interested in that. But from what I feel here in the controller, the airflow is very, very alive. You feel the plane moving around, catching all those small winds, having to counteract them. That feels quite nice. So finally, let's check out. Oh, I shouldn't do reverse thrust in mid-air, I guess. Let's see if I can land here. This is a flat plane, isn't it? So let's pick a spot with no trees, like right behind there. That looks nice, yeah. Right on the beach. Now I have to remember which button I map the brakes to, because that would come in handy. I plan on landing this thing. Flaps are fully extended now. Oh yeah, this looks good enough. And there's the shadow. Gently down. It looks a little bit jacked because I'm flying with the controller again. And we have touched down. Full on in the brakes. Well, I didn't bugger up my first landing in this game. That's nice. That is very good. Okay then, that will be all. Thank you for watching. See you all very soon again with some more content.